Hey, so before we begin, I just wanted to throw out the traditional quick warning before this game. Turnip28 is a body horror war game. There's a fair amount of weird, gribbly bits in this. Specifically in this one, we've got some weird, I've got some weird, baby hand trees that I love, but they're kind of creepy. One of the armies is based around mold imagery. This is one of the tamer ones. There are many worse ones that were going to be on the field. And the other army has a bear that has like some tumors on it. It looks like it's in quite a lot of pain, so there's a little bit of sort of animal nastiness going on as well. If that is not for you, there is no shame. Hope to see you for 5 parsecs for other games. But yeah, consider yourselves warned. Hello everyone and welcome back to BattleBox Batrep, where once again we are in the lands of Sist for more Turnip28. And today we are playing the scenario Crossing the Dredge. It's a nice easy one. Everything in the middle of the table is dangerous terrain apart from the toll booth in the middle, which is fortified, and whoever controls the most scenery pieces at the end is the winner. Nice and easy, gonna be great. Our two fighters are these lovely dudes. I just every time I look at them, I love these guys so much. The Uprising of the Louse, who are some real nasty dudes. They cause the opponents to botch more, and every time they botch, they can spawn more units onto the field. We have 2 units of fodder with melee weapons and 2 units of chaff with ranged weapons. And yeah, nice weird army. They can spawn on rabble units, which are also quite scary. And yeah, and we also have the tall man at the back, a bunch of toffs staked to it, which is not fun if you're a toff. If you aren't a toff, it's all right. On the other side, we have the Fungivorous herd, where we have 3 units of fodder with these guys have black powder rifles, and here we have the herd itself, the Rooty Berger, which is essentially a unit of brutes with combat weapons. It's got 6 wounds. Each wound gives it 2 attacks in melee. And every time it takes a dangerous terrain test, if it fails the test, it takes a wound. If it passes the test, it gains a wound. So, yeah, it's good. It's real nasty. The Fungivorous herd also ignore panic from crossing dangerous terrain, which is going to come in very, very useful in this particular game, because there's a lot of it and it's all in the middle of the table. Let's see who's going first. Is it going to be the Fungivorous herd, or is it going to be the Uprising of the Louse? Fungivorous herd is going first. And you know what? To take that, I am going to do a nice easy one to start with. The Toff is going to order the plebs, the fodder, to march to try and take the building in the middle. So he does not blunder. They get 2d6 plus 6 inches. 11 inches. Ooh, will that be enough to get... I genuinely don't know if that's going to be enough to get him into the middle. We're about to find out. The fodder have moved up. They have taken the only safe way across the dredge, the horrific channel of blood rivers, finger menhirs, and mouldy arms. You know, all those nice normal things. And in response, I think this unit here is going to stand and be ordered by its toady to stand and shoot into them, because that is good. It doesn't blunder, which is all you can really ask for in life. Because +1 inaccuracy for the 4 shots into the thing. They need 4s to hit. I believe cover gives +1 vulnerability. Actually, I never get this right. I'm going to check, and then I'm going to get back to you. Okay, a bonus to hit for standing still, and then a penalty to hit for shooting into the cover. So they need 5s. That is 2 hits. That's a 1 down there. And they have vulnerability of 6. So 6 is to save. That is 2. 2 fodder have died. Blep. And you know what? He's standing outside. Blep. Do not stand outside of the cover, people. And in return, the fodder are going to take their shots back. They have 8 dice and need 8s to hit. So that is 6s followed by 4s. 3 hits. 3 potential hits. Okay, 2 hits. They have vulnerability of 6, so 1 survives. Okay, so 1 crossbowman dies. Now the important part is that this gives them a black powder token, so now they can be shot without charging. They have lost the fight, but while you are in defensive terrain, I noticed this while I was looking it up. I've done I've learned how to play this game. They count as fearless, so they won't get they won't get pushed back, and also they won't get pushed back when they are charged, which is quite nice. But yes, now we are on to I'm actually not sure who's going to go next. Because I can move this unit down here, or I can move the bear, and I kind of want the bear to stay back for a little bit. You know what? This guy is going to make his I'm gonna make his dudes march. They do not blunder, and they move 12 inches. So they can start getting into here and grabbing some dangerous terrain. Because if they can grab it, they can hold it, and they don't take panic tests from taking damage from it, which is real good. Okay, they have moved up, and they have taken both of these. So that is 3 of the pieces of terrain have already been taken by the Bogtater Irregulars. They just need to survive it. However, that is 12 dangerous terrain tests. Only 1 dies, and you know what? I think it's going to have to be the guy standing on the mouth. He's going to get eaten, and the Bogtater, because they're Fungivorous herd, they do not take panic tokens for taking casualties to dangerous terrain, which is nice. Okay, also, I think it's the moment we were waiting for, so I'm just going to do it. The toady over here is the toff over here. The toady is the one that's 2 stuck together. The toffs are the toadies are the regular one. Going to order this one to charge these guys. So anything but a 1, fine. They cannot flee. They're fearless at the moment. So that is 2d6 plus 6 inches. That's 16 inches. You know, I think they're in. The fodder cannot stand and shoot because they have black powder weapons, and I cunningly took it out with these guys. Ah ha ha! So yeah, let's charge in and start murdering dudes. Okay, I absolutely got that one wrong. They are fearless for the purposes of shooting. So on a 6, there is a chance they'll run. They're fine. They don't care. However, now we have got 12 charging fodder into 10 defending fodder. The charging fodder hitting on 5s because they've got melee weapons, which isn't great if we're being real honest. That is 6 up saves, 3 die. Okay, right. I say isn't great, and then they kill 3 of them. In response, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I make that 6. That must be 7. There must be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I lost one somewhere. Yes, I have. I see it. Cool. That is 7 attacks back, hitting on 6s. Oh, they're not going down without a fight, but unfortunately, I think it's going to be a fight that they're going to lose. Yep, they kill 1 dude. It's going to be the good bloke with a scimitar. Both sides take a panic test, or panic points. And, yeah, the Bogtater fodder runs back D6 plus 4 inches. For 9 inches straight back. Oh dear. I think the middle has been taken. So, in response, Rooty Beggar is going to make a charge into the fodder. It's going to get visually fine. Got a 13-inch charge. I already measured like a grown-up. 12. Going to re-roll that because he's got combat weapons. 7. That is 13 inches. Going to move him in, and it also goes over the dangerous terrain because it's at a bit of an angle. So this is where it gets huge. 6 dangerous terrain checks. Fails 1. So essentially, yeah, it goes from 6 to 10 wounds. That's brutal. Also, panic test for these guys. On a 6-day run, they don't run. Cool. Let's move him in and start just murdering everything. Ugh. Now, firstly, because he's got more than 10 or more wounds, both sides have to make a difficult terrain test. So the bear gains another wound, and the fodder do have nothing happen to them. But that does mean the bear is now at 11 wounds, so has 22 attacks. Probably we didn't really see in the last game, but yeah. Oh my god, pick him up! Come on, pick him up. He hits on 5s. Oh no! Oh, this is real unpleasant. Real unpleasant. 6 up, they have 6 up vulnerability. So let's move that one. That is 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 of the fodder die. I genuinely don't. They've lost this. They can't not lose this. But you never know. They might get a wound off it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 2 left. They hit on 5s. 1 hit. He's got a 5 up vulnerability. The bear doesn't give a crap. It does, however, gain a panic token, which, you know what, fair. Their panic goes up to 2. And then immediately they're going to start running. They run D6 plus 4 inches. Only 6 inches. They're going to go back, but I think they are basically out of the game now. Oof. So, yeah, when the bear is allowed to charge over dangerous terrain, that is what it looks like. In vague retaliation, the 4 chaff over there are going to try and shoot at it, because shooting it is about the only way of bringing it down. They do not blunder, and they got 4 shots needing 5s, because they stood still, but it's -1, -1 hit. So, 1 hit, 5 up, so the bear cares not. Jesus. Okay, yeah, this is a pretty solid lineup. The, this unit over here is on its own, so it can't do a scenario blunder, but it is going to move and shoot into the melee unit that hasn't already attacked. So anything but a 1, it's fine. Yeah, it's going to move up 6 inches and take a shot. Okay, the fodder cannot shoot at the melee fodder for 2 reasons. 1, it's dramatically out of range. They've deployed 24 inches away from each other. And also, because, of course, in Turnip, you have to target the closest target. And the closest target for this unit is the enemy Toff. So, yeah, they're going to gun down the enemy Toff, who can do nothing about it. So that is 12 shots, needing 6s. That is 3 hits. Okay, gonna need to make 2 5-up saves or it's dead. Yeah, the enemy Toff just gets gunned down. Part of the leadership structure has just gone away now. Oh no. This is real bad. As a counterpoint, yeah, the melee unit is going to charge the bear. Anything but a 1 to charge. Yep, and it gets 2d6 plus 6 inches on the charge. And it can re-roll because it's got melee weapons. 14 inches. I actually do not know if that's in range. Either way, the bear panics on a 6. Should be bad. Hooray, it doesn't. So yeah, let's see if the fodder are in range. Oh, this game looks so good sometimes. I love when mini games have really cool moments, like a whole bunch of people like stabbing up with spears at a giant bear monster. You don't get that every day. They get 12 attacks hitting on 5s. Okay, that's not phenomenal. And 5-up saves. 2 go down, so it's down to 9 wounds. So it gets 18 attacks back. That's 12, 15, 18 dice. Also hitting on 5s. Oh, good lord. Yeah, this is... Top tip today, kids. Don't mess with giant bears. 6-up saves. 2 survive. Okay, so they take 4 wounds. And they're going to go from this lot down here. That's not amazing if you happen to be on the Broken Mould Rebellion side, which I guess this lot are. They get 1 panic because they've been in a fight. The bear is up to 2 panic at least. Like, it's not loving life, but it's not hating it either. The fodder run away. That'll be 6 inches directly back. Oh, which is going to take it through this unit here. I was going to see how many actually get hit by that. And then I will have to roll some dangerous terrain tests. Okay, these 3 at the front have had to go through their own friendly unit. So on ones, they die. No, they are fine, but they do take another panic from that, which I wouldn't say was ideal. Yeah, very, very strong showing from the Bogtater Irregulars. They have 3 out of the 4 central objectives. They have absolutely just broken the back of the melee units. And yeah, it is. It's on to turn 2, because like they still have units in reserve that haven't actually done anything yet, which is real scary. Yeah, cool. Let's chuck them in. Okay, in accordance with needing to shoot the closest unit, which I have now absolutely remembered, this lot are going to shoot those 2 there. I have a reason for this. It's brilliant. You're going to love it. It's basically to clear them out of the way so the bear can charge the other unit again. So, they do not blunder. They're hitting on 5s. I mean, they really only need the 2 kills, but even if they make a run back, they're running through the enemy unit. That is, oh my god, that's disgusting. They need to make 6 6-up saves, or the unit is wiped. 5, I guess, but no, they don't. So, that is the first unit wiped off the table. And I mean, this lot have taken a black powder token now. I don't think it's going to really help the Uprising, who are kind of looking a bit worried right now. Yeah, right, who's going to go next? Do you know what? Them over there, the chaff in the far corner, are going to take a move and shoot action. They do not blunder. They're going to move up 6 inches and they're going to shoot. Yeah, the unit of chaff have moved up and they are going to shoot at that fodder there. Try and, I don't know, use their black powder token basically. So, that is 1 hit. 6s to save. 1 dies. And in response, that is 12 black powder shots. Needs 8s to hit, so 6s. What is with the Bogtater Irregulars being so accurate this game? 4s. 2 hits. They have 6-up vulnerability. So they do cost a black powder token, but they have actually won this engagement. So they are going to run. Both sides take 1 panic. Run D6 plus. D6 plus 2 inches. 7 inches straight back. Is that going to hit the If that hits the tall man, they may die. I guess we'll find out. It does, and it also means they hit the table. So that is, okay, I did this wrong in the last few games. Turns out, I absolutely missed this bit. The table edge also counts as dangerous terrain, so you don't just keep running along it, you just take more dangerous terrain checks. So 1 for going through the terrain, nothing. 1 for hitting the board edge. They're fine, but they kind of wish they weren't. In response, there's only one thing that's going to happen here. Puke von Spume, the leader of the Bogtater Irregulars, is going to order the bear to charge the infantry unit. He blunders! Oh no! So first up, that's going to be a rabble unit is going to be spawned on the board. And the bear only runs D6 plus 6. 6. Oh, it's got melee weapons. I can re-roll. 11 inches, I think, will be enough. But do the thingies run? No, they don't. Okay, I think 11 inches is going to be enough, but it is going to spawn a rabble unit. So the fact that they've just lost a unit isn't going to be quite so bad. The bear has got into melee. It has 18 attacks because it has 9 wounds. Unfortunately, it can't do its difficult terrain thing. So, yep. That is, needs 5s to hit. This is deeply flipping unpleasant. Only 5 hits. 6s to save. 1 save, so that is 4 dead fodder. They have 4 models left to attack back. Also hitting on 5s. 2 hits. Saving on 5s. Okay, so it's down to 7 wounds. They are chipping away at it. It is kind of... It is slowly dying, and it's also slowly increasing its panic level. So when it does start taking panic tests, it's going to run a lot further, which is good for the 14 remaining models on the Uprising side. They run D6 plus 6 inches back. That is 11 inches. They're going to hit the board, which is going to be another dangerous terrain check. Another one dies from that. And another panic. Oh my god. Yeah, I will move those guys up and be very worried about the fact they're not going to be able to do much else. Okay, these 3, or the Toady is going to try and get the 3 chaff to shoot the bear. That is not a blunder. There's 3 of them. They need 4s to hit now. That's 3 hits. It's got 5 up saves. Oh, it takes 3 wounds. It's down to 4 health. It's actually worse off than it was when it started. It also adds another panic token. Takes it up to 4, which is not great for the bear. It's going to run D6 plus 8 inches away, which is 11 inches straight back. Might take it through both dangerous terrain, which actually would be quite good for it, but on the other hand, basically puts it out of the battle. So that's the thing. Okay, yeah, 11 inches takes it back into that piece of terrain. So on there's 4 dangerous terrain tests. It loses 1 wound but gains 2, so it's back up to gains 3, so 2 in total. It's back up to 6 wounds, which is quite nice. Also means that we've effectively, well, the Bogtater Irregulars. Guess which side I'm biased for? I actually really like the Broken Mould Rebellion. It's just, I like supporting the winners. And this lot, look at them. They have absolutely schooled these guys. This is how we do gentlemen's duels, people. But yeah, it goes up to 6 wounds. And I think the Toady is going to order this unit to take march up and take the... No, he's not. He's going to order the unit that's actually at full health to march up. He's going to succeed. And the march is going to be 9 whole inches. Wow, they really do not want to get anywhere near the fighting. Which is fair, but still. Okay, yeah, they have absolutely taken this building again. It is the crux of the battle. It's the only safe way across, and the Bogtater Irregulars absolutely are holding it. Now, the only unit left... Okay, so got to do all of the All of the snobs before I go on to the stragglers. So the stragglers are their own initiative track. So actually they are activating before both of the melee units over here. So this unit, I'm saying this because I kind of wish I could have held this back. This unit is going to try, it's going to move and shoot. I've noticed an opportunity, and that opportunity is called that lone-term toady over there. I've got a 2, so they can move and shoot, which is real useful for killing a toady. Okay, they have moved up. They are in range. They have 7 shots. They need 6s to hit. And don't get a single one. The toady is alive for another round. Okay, I'm going to do the rabble first. The rabble are going to try charging the bear. They do not blunder. So first up, does the bear run away? The bear has panic 4, so on a 3 or more it runs now. It does. It runs away 9 inches. So I'm pretty sure this lot are going to charge 15 inches, and I don't think re-rolling is going to get higher than that. I'm going to try. I don't, as you know, even if I roll 18 inches, they're not going to get it. So yeah, the bear's going to run away. It's going to take 6 more dangerous terrain tests. It's going to be up to 12 health, and this lot are going to run, 15 inches to try and get at it, which they're going to fail, but they basically run it off the board now. So yeah, take it. Actually, rather hilariously, they ended up in the middle of the field. So one of them dies to their own charge. I think this lot they're going to march because they want to try and reroute with him. They succeed, and they can march up to 12 inches, which is pretty good if we're being entirely honest with ourselves. Okay, this is what the battlefield looks like at the end of turn 2. This is the most one-sided stomp I've ever seen in Turnip. The bear has 12 wounds. There's a couple of injured units about, but they're generally okay. And on the other hand, 3 chaff there, 2 chaff over there, and a couple of fodder and thing. I'm genuinely wondering about calling it here because I cannot see how the Uprising can come back from this. It's just very, very it's been a bit of a curb stomp. Like that first bear charge absolutely broke their back. The second one finished them, basically. I think I'm going to call it here. There's no point just spending 2 turns on mop-up duty. And also, I'm just going to wave goodbye. Bye. I'm not actually going yet, but I'm just that the arm is in shot. I may as well use it. Cool. Let's set up for the debrief. So that bear was very, very scary. When it gets revved up, the Fungivorous herd is incredibly good. I will be honest. I think my biggest problem with the Uprising of the Louse, I don't think they're bad. I want that on record. My biggest problem with them is that you really need a couple of. Ideally, you can need a couple of rabble units already on the board because it means that it's more likely that someone's going to blunder. But then, rabble units are not very good. Even when they're, there's 4 of them, and they're throwing out like 24 attacks each. They're 24 very bad attacks, and they die very easily. But yeah, just also while we're here, it didn't help at all. But I've literally just while I was talking, thought, you know what? I forgot that yeah, bonus vulnerability against missile weapons. So maybe 1 or 2 of the fodder on the Bogtater Irregular side shouldn't have died. It should have been an even more one-sided stop. Oh my god. Yeah, no, like I say, this was just a weird game. I'm gonna be real. Turnip28 feels incredibly balanced all the time, so I think that was just bad luck on the Uprising side. But yeah, it was an interesting one. I'm still, I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I'm still kind of reeling from the fact that, like, you know, I had to call a game of Turnip28 early. They almost always go the distance, even if there's only about 3 models left on each side. Yeah. Still, it's nice to have a good massacre. I was going to say early in the morning. When this goes up, it'll be 10 p.m. GMT. So it's nice to have a good massacre just before you sleep. And we put those awful peasants back in their place. What? Tally-ho. That sounds bad coming from a British accent. But yeah, so got more coming next week. Got a new cult coming next week. Ooh, I'm excited. I hope you're excited. We've got a new cult. We got more stuff coming back, and yeah, I hope you're excited as I am. And if you are excited, remember, subscribing is always good. It gives me a dopamine hit. I don't know, you know, I'm sure it's good for, you know, if you want to see more of these videos, but mostly it's about making me feel better, and you want to make me feel better, right? Same with liking and commenting. I read every single comment, and everyone's lovely. And I'm sure there are people in the comments reminding me that's not how missile weapons work. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all next week. Bye.